Parents are sick of at-home learning, and now Republicans are making reopening schools a campaign issue, attacking teachers' unions as they try to win back the suburbs. A leading Republican candidate in Virginia's gubernatorial race has made the Open Our Schools hashtag the central theme of his campaign. And here's Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell calling out teachers' unions on the Senate floor.
Science is not the obstacle. Federal money is not the obstacle. The obstacle is a lack of willpower, just among the rich, powerful unions that donate huge sums to Democrats and get a stranglehold over education in many communities.
NBC News political reporter Allan Smith joins us now. Good morning. Thanks for being here. Now, it seems as though House Republicans believe that this issue could be big enough to win them back control of their chamber. Why is that?
So first off, thank you for having me on. But the reason why they find this issue to be so interesting as it relates to the 2022 campaigns is that they think it has a lot of staying power even after the schools reopen. It's a good issue to campaign on locally. It sort of takes some of the national politics out of it. And it's an issue that they can campaign on without really having to talk about former President Trump. Now, of course, Democrats will say, look, the reason why schools have been closed this long is because former President Trump didn't do a good enough job of dealing with the pandemic when he was president. President Biden has just taken over, and they say that the money for schools in his COVID relief package is going to be what gets schools back open. It's not going to be a pressure campaign against teachers' unions. But this is something that Republicans have done in the past campaigns, particularly in some of these bluer states where they're competitive seats or where they're chasing gubernatorial races. So it's definitely an issue that's had power in the past, and they see it really coming back with some of the anger over schools remaining closed at this point.
Yeah, let's talk about one of those gubernatorial races. Pete Snyder, he's a leading Republican candidate for Virginia's gubernatorial race. He's framing his whole campaign around opening schools. His first two TV ads were all about this. Can you tell us, is it working for his campaign?
So right now, Virginia's got a really deep Republican primary race. And Snyder, right now, there was a recent poll that showed him in second among the many candidates that are in the field, trailing only the person who's identified as sort of the most pro-Trump person running in that Virginia race. So it's definitely something that's helping him get out ahead of the field or in a position near the top. So it's something that he really wants to be the main focus of his campaign and to be the signature issue that he is associated with. We'll see whether this has that kind of power to help someone who's not necessarily the person most wed to Trump in a Republican primary race really soon. That primary is coming up only within a matter of months. It's kind of one of the first big elections that's on the schedule this year. But we will see whether that carries him to a primary victory very soon.
Now, Allan, Republicans have used school reform as an issue to win back seats before. What happened last time? Did it work?
Actually, this is very interesting. So, yes, it did. And it was the exact same kinds of places that they want to run on this issue in 2021, 2022. That helped them win places like the New Jersey governor seat, the Wisconsin governor seat. I mean, these are issues that are really associated with Chris Christie, Scott Walker, right at the beginning of the Obama administration. So sort of the last time Democrats had their hands on all levers of power, Republicans were in these blue states like Wisconsin and New Jersey campaigning hard against their teachers' unions.
Allan, thank you so much again for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.